This is the first time I'm going outside Ritardando.
It's not like we're going on a picnic, Beat. Don't get so excited.
Yeah, I know that, Reto. We're going to help Ritardando's poor by getting the leaders to lower taxes on stuff besides the mineral powder, right? That way everyone can afford blankets and cheese and all the honey-covered bread they could ever possibly want. Then everyone can finally be happy, right, Reto?
That's exactly right. Hey, I'm proud of you, Beat. We can't solve things by just stealing bread. We have to uncover the real root of the problem.
Yeah, you said it. So, where are we going anyway?
You mean you don't know? Jeez, I take back what I just said. We're heading to Forte Castle to talk to the guys in charge. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Reto, wait up!
Hello everyone, it's Jareth the RPG Lord, and welcome back to more Eternal Sonata. Last time we went through Heaven's Mirror Forest and saw the Heaven's Mirror Flowers, or the Death Lights. And in this episode, we will start heading to Forte Castle, alright? But right now, Allegretto wants to go into the sewers, so let's do that. We are here in the sewers. Now let's talk to these kids. It comes from a bakery. It's very expensive. So we handed over the rat tail, and we got a stick. And this is the start of a trading sequence. There's a chest here, but we cannot open it because, animals are sleeping together. Let's equip the, saber that Allegretto got. It increases his attack by quite a lot, like this early in the game. And now, let's get out of here. Okay, we are back in Ritardando, and we can actually, like, start doing the trading sequence right now. So, you want to go over here, you want to go down here, and then turn right. There is a man right here, and he will trade us the first item. I bet you think you can't measure a day, don't you? Well, you can. All you need is a stick. We handed over the stick. Ah, one just like this. If you put this into the ground, you can measure the time there is in a day. The shadow of the stick moves, you see. Slowly, slowly, it gets long and narrow, and when it disappears, that's the end of the single day. Here's something you can have that, here's something you can have that I had in my pocket. Do you like it? We acquire the dentures. Alright, now let's leave Ritardando. What do you think? I'm pretty tough, huh? You need a really strong body to be able to run across sand at full speed. Okay, now I'm thinking of that one minigame in Okami. Now, this is the way... Actually, no, that's not the way out of Ritardando. It's up there. That way actually leads to Tenuta Village. So, let's leave Ritardando. We can't let those kids starve, so... yeah, let's go. Like, our adventure for... or the adventure for Allegretto and Beat starts pretty much right now, so let's go.
Okay, you gotta watch yourself, Beat. It's not gonna be the same as fighting the rats in Ritardando.
take some good pictures.
Pictures? Come on, don't waste time on that stuff. You need to help me fight.
Hey, that's not nice. Don't say things like that. Taking pictures isn't a waste of time.
Fine, fine. You can tell me all about it later. Come on, let's get moving.
This is the Go-Go Forest, a place where Algretto and Beat's adventure really starts. And up here we have a tutorial fight.
Our party level has gone up, and we're getting better at real fighting, so now I'm going to teach you something else that's really important. This is the action gauge.
Yeah, I know that already.
Come on, just listen. Up until now, your action gauge has only gone down when you're actually doing something, right? But from now on, as soon as you make your first move, your action gauge will just keep going down no matter what.
Huh? What does that mean?
What it means is that even when you're standing still, time will keep on passing. If you're not paying attention, your turn will be over before you know it, and it'll be your enemy's turn.
What? That's no fair. Fighting like that's gonna be really, really hard.
Yep, that's right. And that's where tactical time comes in.
Tactical time? What's that?
Tactical time is the time you get at the beginning of your turn to figure out what it is you're gonna do. As long as you don't move or attack, you can stay in tactical time for as long as you want.
Okay, so then what you're saying is the tactical time you get is unlimited. And that would mean... Oh, I get it. So when it's your turn, all you have to do is stay standing still. And then you have lots of time to think about what you're gonna do when you start fighting.
Exactly. One more thing. From now on, the more echoes you build up, the more power your special attacks will have when they hit an enemy.
Echoes?
An echo is what you get when your hit count reaches a certain number, and they just keep accumulating, right over here.
Oh, I get it. In that case, we should just use our special attacks all the time. That way, we'll be building up lots and lots of echoes, and our special attacks will just keep getting stronger and stronger because we'll have so many echoes. It's perfect! We'll be killing two birds with one stone. I am so smart.
Not so fast. Unfortunately, when you use your special attacks, all the echoes you've accumulated get used up. Basically, the power of your special attack increases, but you lose all of your echoes because of it. So, if you want to try and build up a lot of echoes, you can't do it by using your special attacks.
Oh, but how can you ever get enough echoes to use them with your special attacks? It must be really hard for one person to build up so many all by himself.
That's right, and that's why we have to work together to build them up. Echoes don't just belong to you, they belong to everyone who's fighting.
But then that means that you could use up all the echoes that I had worked so hard to build up. That doesn't sound very fair, you know.
Come on, don't say things like that. I'm counting on you, partner. Beat, look over there at that enemy.
What about it? How did that happen? It just turned into a completely different monster.
There are some monsters that can transform, depending on whether they're in sunlight or in shadow. Some will get really strong, and some will even change the kinds of attacks they use, so you gotta be really careful.
Alright, so now let's try building up echoes. Good job. Oh, this enemy right here is really difficult, but we can do it. Let's keep building up echoes. Very nice, Beat. See, building up echoes is amazing. Now let's keep going. These are like the same as the rats from the sewers. They aren't very difficult. I guess I'll just get into another fight with these. Oh. So, echoes depends on like how many hits you do. So, like, you can do, like, several, like, hits, like, or let's say, like, you have, like, you're fighting a group of enemies and, like, you hit both of them. Basically, you can rack up a lot of echoes that way. You see? Right here.
You're not gonna beat me!
Awesome, Allegretto, and they are close to leveling up.
You're not gonna beat me!
Awesome, they got a level up.
That feels good!
Yes, it does.
All right!
Awesome job, Beat. I don't think I'll need to fight every enemy, but I'll fight a lot. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Huh. How was that?
And the more attacks, or the more echoes you build up, the stronger your attacks are. So, it's very awesome. You want to build up those echoes instead of using them right away. Oh, let's defeat this enemy.
I'm supposed to fight this?
I'll commentate during this fight. Oh, that was so easy. Well, these are the enemies from the path to Tenuta Village, so yeah, they don't give a lot of experience points. So this contains a Serpentine Lock, a weapon for Beat, so let's equip it right now. Awesome job. Yeah, Beat is a very powerful character. There are only like 2 characters in this game that I do not like using, and I'll let you know when we get to them.
So, what do you think?
Now let's keep going up. Guess we could fight these rats again.
Will somebody please
Ritardando rats. Awesome job. Let's use Rapid Shooter with 16 echoes. Nice. It's running toward Allegretto. Now let's use Sun Slash.
How was that?
Very nice. We got a peach cookie, a pretty good item for this point in the game.
No problem.
They are awesome, and I'll fight this enemy.
That was pretty good.
Allegretto and Beat are very close to leveling up, so I will probably do one more fight, then go to the save point. So let's heal up. Yeah, you want to stay healed, because like I said, sometimes these enemies can be very tough. There is something over here, but... Oh yeah, a chest. A light guard. Let's put it on Allegretto, maybe? Let's see, yeah, it increases his attack, so yeah, let's do that. And I want to check my items. So maybe I should equip a peach cookie. So yeah, but let's move the poison whitecaps to the top. We have 1 angel trumpet, so I think we should be okay. And we can't do anything with this guy yet, so, yeah, we'll return to this guy later. And let's fight another enemy.
So, what do you think?
Both Allegretto and Beat got a level up.
That feels good!
Awesome job.
All right!
And, let's heal up. Let's use a peach cookie in both of them. And let's save, and I think I might train a little bit. Who knows? No, I'm not gonna train. Let's do this.
So, how about we go around?
Yeah, so we have another boss. This is called Baby Dragon. And it can be kind of difficult. But it can be poisoned.
There you go.
Oh, darn it. It didn't resist it. But it's okay. We can do this without poison. I know we can. It did 0 damage. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that didn't do a lot of damage, fortunately. Let's use Sun Slash! Awesome! Now let's attack, build up these echoes. Yeah, it's best to build up echoes with B and attack with El Grotto. So let's do it! 32 echoes? Go!
Blind their ignorant eyes, lazy sword of the sun! Sun slash! Not bad.
Awesome. Guard? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I have a lot of items. I don't think I need to heal right now.
Blind their ignorant eyes, lazy sword of the sun! Sun slash!
And let's keep attacking with beat. I should probably could use rapid shooter, but El Grotto will do more damage. This fight is going pretty well, I'm surprised. 32 maybe? Oh. Darn it! It guarded!
Not bad.
I hate when enemies do that. Well, it's close to... Oh. It is close to dying, so,
Blind their ignorant eyes, lazy sword of the sun! Sun slash! We're as tough as they come.
that was easy. And they both leveled up, and we got a stone sword hilt, which... Can't remember what that does. That either, like, raises attack or defense.
I'm ready to take on the world.
Good job, you two.
If we don't hurry, we're gonna get caught in the rain.
So what? We can handle a little rain. I mean, the hideout's roof leaks like crazy. And that's just when it drizzles.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Raindrops. George Sand. It is impossible to tell the story of Chopin's life without the mention of this woman. George Sand was an extremely famous author in Paris who had already published numerous books. Her real name was Aurore Dudevant. George Sand was her pseudonym. From 1838, Chopin would share his life with Sand for a long period. However, when they first met, he commented to a friend, "Is that really a woman?" Sand was a somewhat masculine woman who wore pants and smoked cigars in public. Even her pseudonym, George Sand, was masculine. She was unswayed by society's mores and expressed herself unabashedly. The romance novels she wrote were extremely popular. Of course, Chopin himself was also famous as a pianist in Paris by this time. The relationship between the genius pianist and the popular author must surely have been the talk of the town. At the time, Chopin was not in the best of health, and perhaps the attention paid to them by society aggravated his condition. During this time, Sand took Chopin to the Spanish island of Mallorca to allow him to rest. To avoid attention, they left Paris separately and rendezvoused at a village near the border. They found a place to live on Mallorca, and Chopin lived a happy life amongst the palm trees, orange trees, and pomegranates. Chopin's health appeared to be improving, but the island entered its rainy season and the warm weather vanished. Chopin caught a cold that eventually led to a relapse of tuberculosis symptoms. At the time, tuberculosis was a terminal illness, and Chopin and Sand's landlord evicted them, fearing contagion. After being forced from their home in 1839, Chopin and Sand arrived at the Abadie de Mossa monastery. And the rain continued to fall outside. The sound of falling rain continued incessantly, the simple sound of raindrops blending together to form a dreary rhythm. It was under these circumstances that this song is said to have born in a room in Valle de Mossa. A work created by Chopin at age 29. The journey to find rest ironically resulted in the worsening of Chopin's health. But George Sand devotedly stayed by Chopin's side, never fearing infection. There is little doubt that she was an invaluable source of comfort for Chopin.
Oh, looks like it's finally started raining.
You know, the rain makes the plants look even more alive.
for Chinoodle's flowers, the rain is a blessing from heaven.
Alright. Next time on Eternal Sonata, we will play as Frederick and Polka, alright? See you guys then.